This is GerotheHero, and this is my review of Bungo Stray Dogs, episode 17. So, right off the bat, Kyoka and Atsushi basically go on a little mission together, and it's kind of cute. They have to deliver some papers to a judge, and Kyoka basically, since she's been used to how the Port Mafia does things, like they do whatever they can to get the job done, she's not used to the way that the agency does things. So she has a stun gun that's supposed to be just for protection, and she tries to go turn in the papers and they're not letting her in. So she decides, well, I'm going to turn off the power, I'm going to stun every guard that's in the way, and then she even forgets that she just needs to deliver the papers and ends up stunning the judge. The president smooths things over, but on the way back, which I didn't expect, but the Port Mafia decide to attack first. And they get rid of Atsushi first, really quick. And he's out of the fight, but Kyoka uses her powers, which are very similar to Kyoko, in that they both have the same spirit, swordsman people, or spirits, I guess, and they attack each other. But unluckily, Kyoka can't handle the fight because mentally she can't stand up to her, because she brings up the fact that she had killed her own parents, and that's the last straw. She manages to, hold her own for the most part, but then everybody gets attacked. The agency comes and they start fighting the Port Mafia, but then the guild comes in and just basically destroys everybody. For the most part, it looks like they were all killed, but they managed to get healed up by Akiko. And it's funny because they have a little scene where she's using a chainsaw to patch everybody up, and then the president goes on his own and everybody's kind of concerned, but well, mostly Atsushi, but everybody else is not too concerned because he can hold his own. And his job is basically to make the Port Mafia think that they're somewhere else and focus on him. And they're going to move their headquarters to a different place, but the Port Mafia was one step ahead of them and used a radioactive tracker so they could find out where their new hideout is. Now, the agency's plan is that they're going to try to use guerrilla tactics by having two teams go and attack, I'm guessing the guild and the Port Mafia at the same time, and then the other team is supposed to defend. But I think that's going to go astray because the Port Mafia knows exactly where they're at. So it could be that they go out and attack and then they have to come back because their new hideout gets attacked right away. In the meantime, the guild doesn't look too concerned about all these plans going, but they know, all of the leaders of these different groups know that it's war now. I was really surprised with this episode because in the opening, it's clear that there was going to be a war, but I didn't expect it in the first episode of this arc. They pretty much didn't let up from the last arc. It's almost like signaling this season's going to be ramped up from the last season. I thought the little scene where Dazai was torturing Kyoko was kind of funny because, if you hadn't seen the previous arc, you wouldn't know that Dazai can get dark and that he does have skills. So he was easily able to get information from her. So I thought that was interesting. It's going to be very interesting in this next episode how the war starts and which players do what. It'll be interesting how people are matched up. So like always, comment below, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.